happened 2 weeks ago, and tonight we're getting a better idea of what happened during that deadly encounter and the tactics officers used to try and prevent it from happening. Thank you for joining us at 10. I'm Andrea Flores.
And I'm Ty Steele. Sacramento police released multiple videos of their interactions with that suspect. A warning, some of the video is hard to watch. A security camera at the City College station shows Dante Day getting off one train, walking across the platform and boarding the train on the right. A camera on that train shows Day dressed in red holding a knife. He walks to the front of the train and takes a seat. That's when passengers start to get off the train. Police say they received 2 calls from passengers reporting a person on the train with a knife.
I just got off the train that was stopped on City College right now, and there's a guy with a machete type of knife.
The first officer arrives and boards the train. That officer tells a passenger who is trying to talk to Day to get off the train. The officer, with his gun drawn, then starts talking to Day. Seconds later, Day pulls the knife from his waistband. Officers spend the next several minutes trying to get him to put down the knife and de-escalate the situation. But Day gets more and more agitated.
Hey, we're here to help you. Just drop the knife. Go away. Please. What's your name? Please. My name is please. No one wants to hurt you. No one wants to hurt you.
About 30 seconds later, Day stands up with a knife. An officer fires his 3 shots from his beanbag shotgun. That proved to be ineffective. Day, still holding the knife, runs toward the officers. That's where we freeze the video. As one officer fires 7 live rounds at Day. Day falls, but gets up again. Officers tell him to drop the knife again before another officer fires 6 more rounds at him. Day falls a second time and stops screaming. Officers tried medical aid on the man and firefighters tried CPR. Day died on the train. The coroner says he died at 5:33 p.m.
Any thoughts, Mr. Merritt?
I feel like this is a part of the pattern of cases I've seen of officer-involved shootings over the last few weeks, but really over the last couple of years involving mental health. He's on the train. He represents the danger to others and the danger to themselves. Officers are trained to give them time, distance, cover, which is don't escalate. And the officers aren't any good at it. So the saying is, to a hammer, everything looks like a nail. They're all showing up to this man in mental health crisis with their guns drawn. You could see someone, in this case, on the train just talking to the man. And it wasn't until the officers came, as it was described, that things escalated. He simply had a knife, which, again, is dangerous. And certainly was dangerous when he was lunging towards the officers. But he wasn't lunging towards the officers until they escalated using the beanbags. And that's exactly what happened in the case, the family you just saw me talking to a moment ago, where I said they didn't have a case.
Yeah.
Same thing. They used beanbags. He pretended he had a weapon. In that case, he didn't have a weapon. He lunged towards the police and they shot him. Those are situations where officers feel good because it's justifiable, right? But justifiable doesn't mean necessary, right? And so in the deadliest police culture in the modern world, we want officers to start thinking about ways to preserve life and only be satisfied when at the end of the day, they didn't kill somebody, not they killed someone in a way that they could justify. And yeah, this is going to be a justifiable shoot.